Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'd like to welcome you to David Bell's Tang Show. I am Master David Bell. Tonight, I'm just pretty glad to be here. I've got a pretty fun show for myself, and hopefully it'll be nice and soothing to you. Tonight, I'm just going to work on just some forms, traditional forms that's been in our system for years now. I've done about 65 episodes of this show, so you've seen these forms before. But I use these forms now for myself more of a kind of a balance or healing, just to get a sense of balance after 30 years of the martial arts. 30 years. You learn to just depend on what you do. So I wake up in the morning and I just strive to get a workout. Okay? So tonight, I just want to walk through, just to walk through. First, I do want to explain, at my level now, in doing a very basic form, the sense of balance, where it comes from. Form first is a solo fighting venture. There's nobody there, but here I want to engage my mind into this little battle. So I have to create the opponent. There's a sense of breathing, inhaling, exhaling. That's to engage what I call my internal self, a spirit. And then there's the correctness of the physical technique, and that's the body. So I'm just going to take about 12, 13 of these forms and just walk through it. Now I'll probably stop after the first 3, because I'll introduce those to you right now. The Hyungs forms. Hyungs forms were created in the 40s by Grandmaster Wang Ki in Seoul, Korea. I think about 47, he was incorporated into the system of Tang Soo. So these particular forms just take simple eye pattern, beginner forms. So they're just beautiful to do. So that's what I want to do for you right now. Hyungs Ilbu. Hyungs Ilbu. 기초형 3부. And thanks for coming back. Before I move on, I want to make a couple of comments about these forms. Anybody that's been watching me on this show for a while, you know that I've started to train in energy. And I speak about what brought that on. There's 30 years of Tong and what are called training with physical balance, mentally, spiritually, and physical balance. One of the things, after getting into the energy art called Qigong, I understand one hand or one side of the body to be the negative side and the other side to be positive. So if I look at the palm of the hand as the entry point for this energy or chi, I feel a negative, positive coming together. A nice breathing pattern will bring that energy from the lower dantian. Now, how that relates to the martial arts and Tong Soo Do, if you have a sense of negative, positive coming together, this is what we have. In a block situation, rotation, or let's start with a punch situation from here, just rotating, boom, negative, boom, positive, all these years, boom. What's the same as this? Even from here, negative had to pass the positive for all these years. And I think I want to credit that part of my martial arts for bringing me into the healing art. Now, that's all I'm going to say on that one. I'm going to continue. 3 more basic forms. Very basic. In 1987, the Grandmaster of the World Tong Soo Do Association, Jae-Soo Shin, created what he called world forms. These forms take the same H or I pattern. But since he started his own association, it was, I think, very important for him personally and I think legally to not to bring a lot of things that were documented from the old system. So he created what he called world form, Sae Kae, Ilbu, Ibu, Sambu. Now these forms require kick application down the middle. So let me just walk through these. Sae Kae, Ilbu. 세계형 2부. 세계형 3부. And thanks for coming back. This next set of Hyungs I want to do, probably between 100 and 150 years old, created, I believe, in the southern part of China by a master or Mr. Itis. Brought these forms in and revised them, brought them into the Korean system of Tang. The forms are called Pyung Ahn Hyung. Now, they represent a sense of strong strength, but at the same time a calmness. The word Pyung, calm, Ahn, safety, confident. So I want to try and see if I can do these forms a little justice for you. Okay? Pyung Ahn Chodan. Pyung Ahn Ida. Pyung Ahn Saga. Pyung Ahn order. Okay, everybody, thanks for coming back, joining me. I'm being joined right now by Miss Vanna Rao. What I want to do at this point, I've done 6 basic Hyungs. Kicho Hyungs with all hand technique, the Sae Kae Hyungs with the kick application down the middle, and the Pyung Ahn forms, 5 Pyung Ahn forms. What I would like to do now, if you'll help me, I want to demonstrate at least the basic 1 through 5 Ilsu Shik Deryeon, which is just one-step sparring. And that's basic application of kicks, numbered 1 through 5. We have in our system 1 through 30 kicks, and then we turn it into 60 by doing them on the opposite side. But tonight I just want to, I think because I did that basic form, just kind of demonstrate how the drills, the forms, and the one-steps turn us into a whole Tong Suro practitioner. Does that make a little sense?
Yes, sir.
Can you help me with that? Sure. Okay, what I'm going to do now, because Ms. Rao is first degree black belt, she's very strong, so I'm going to attack for you, all right? And let's start with the hand application, okay? You want to kind of set it up just so people know. If we're practicing Ilsu Shik Deryeon, and I'm attacking for her, I'm actually working on her time. So she's going to call this whole thing from here, okay? And this is the distance we would work from, right here, okay? She'll key out for me to go back. Hey! And she'll key out for me to come forward. So I just go back into a defensive block, and then I'll come forward pretty slow. Okay?
Hey!
Very good. Okay, come on, listen. There's a couple of things that I just really want to highlight. You couldn't see it, but now, in this particular instance, just give me a fist right there. Okay? Right here. This was my attack. Now, because I like to think now that I am probably 75% defensive fighter, I understand pressure points in the body. Now, this arm and the way she was defending herself a couple of times really didn't need the offense because my arm is pretty beat up. And she hit it, the open hand block from here. Boom. Bam. There's a pressure point right up here. If you can catch that punch coming in. Bam. Bam. There. Okay? That would make any person that's not training really think twice about even punching. Okay? Okay? Now I tell you what, while we got this kind of wound up, demonstrate the first basic kick techniques, 1 through 5. Yes? Now, you think anybody would understand what that is? Maybe a knee kick? I know you don't want to kick the instructor, but you got a quicker high knee.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to be that aggressive, you know, coming in on you. I don't want to get pumped. Okay, something like that. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Very basic forms, beginning, self-defense, just a beautiful place to be right now. Okay, so if there's any help that I can give to anybody, I always say, call me down to school. Check out our website. Read up on more of the philosophy of the school. It's just bundles of information there. I'd like to want to relax into a little free sparring, close it up.
Sir.
Yeah.